Happy morning, friends. Friends, I would like to discuss the first chapter with you from standard 11, and that is collection of data. But before we are going to continue, because of in this chapter only theory we have, that means what we have to learn the growth and development of the subject statistics. So first of all, we have to open our books. Yesterday I take online classes and I said the four names with you. The four names. The first name is Gottfried Eckenwall. Second is John Sinclair. Third one is Professor P.C. Mahalanobis. So I repeat the concept again. Gottfried Eckenwall, the first person who is responsible to pronounce the word statistic very first time. Then John Sinclair, he is the first person who wrote the word in his book Encyclopedia of Britannica. Okay, he wrote the word statistic. And second person, Professor P.C. Mahalanobis, is responsible to bring this subject in our country in 1931 at Kolkata. Okay, and he made an organization. The name of the organization is Indian Statistical Institute. Okay, and the fourth one name is Srikant Kanodia, myself, who is responsible for your best knowledge of statistics. So my dear friends, we are going to be continue with our concept. Actually, in the field of statistics has been quite significant from the time of Mauryan Empire, that is 321 to 296 BC before Christ. The book Ain-e-Akbari, written by Abu Fazl during the time of Mughal Empire. The first and most important thing is that you have to remember the book Ain-e-Akbari, written by Abu Fazl. It is a 1 marks question for your MCQ. Then the German word statistic was first used by Gottfried Eckenwall in 1749. My dear friends, you have to remember the year 1749. Maybe they are asking in the MCQs. For analysis of data about the state. The contribution of statistics prior to 1750 were based mainly on the examples of data analysis without any use of explicit probabilistic ideas. By 18th century, the term statistics was used for systematic collection of data by states. Statistics was formally introduced in Encyclopedia Britannica in 1797. My dear friends, the name of the book is Encyclopedia of Britannica in 1797. The initial result on probability theory were found in 17th and 18th century, whose two giants were Laplace, that is 1749 to 1827, and Gauss 1772 to 1855. The first statistical body, the Royal Statistical Society, was founded in 1834 in London. My dear friends, these are the basic concept. You have to listen this concept every time to know where and when the things are to happens. Okay, so we have to move on the continuity theoretical parts. The advanced field of statistics was developed in the late 19th and early 20th century. Galton and Karl Pearson used mathematical statistics in science, industry, and politics. Karl Pearson was the founder of mathematical statistics. One more question, my dear friends, for you. Sometimes they are asking who is the founder of mathematical statistics. Okay, so easy name is that Mr. He founded the Advanced Statistical Laboratory in England, and in 1911 the world's first university statistics department at University College London. In 1910 and 20, Gosset and Fisher initiated to develop modern statistical science for the data, having small samples. Fisher applied statistics to a variety of diversified fields such as genetics, biometry, psychology, education, agriculture, etc. He is well known as a father of statistics. Mr. Fisher is known as a father of statistics. During 1930, the refinement and expansion of earlier development was found in the collaborative work between E. Pearson and J. Neyman. Advanced method of statistics were developed day by day after that. So my dear friends, this is the history in brief of statistics. And now we have to think the growth in India. So now growth of statistics in India. The Indian Statistical Institute ISI was founded by the well-known Indian statistician P.C. Mahalanobis in 1931 at Calcutta. He started the first postgraduate course in statistics at Calcutta University in 1941. The government had approved National Sample Survey proposed by Mahalanobis in 1950, and the first round of data collection took place in October 1950. Indian Agricultural Statistics Research Institute IASRI is another institute which contributed a lot in the development of statistics in India. In 1935, W.F. Wilcox listed over 100 definitions of statistics based on the meaning, scope and limitations of the subject. The definition of statistics according to Croxton and Cowden. I would like to share with you. My dear friends, according to them, statistics is the science which deals with the collection, analysis and interpretation of numerical data. So this is the simple definition which is given by Croxton and Cowden. My dear friends, you have to remember this definition. It is given by Croxton and Cowden, and the definition is: statistics is the science which deals with the collection, analysis and interpretation of the numerical data. Nowadays, statistics is not only useful for quantitative data but also for qualitative data, and considered as an independent part of scientific method. Industrial statistics and a branch of statistics that is called operation research was used in the military projects during the Second World War. In India, OR, that is called operation research, came into existence in 1949 with the opening of an OR. Again, OR means operation research unit, the regional research laboratory in Hyderabad for national planning and survey in 1953 at the ISI Kolkata. Professor P.C. Mahalanobis formulated the second 5 years plan with the help of OR techniques. My dear friends, Indian government making always a 5 years plan, and the second 5 years plan is planned by Professor P.C. Mahalanobis. This is a key factor that you have to be remember. OR techniques can also be useful for government to maximize the per capita income with minimum resources, in the industry to decide optimum allocation of various resources such as man, machine, etc. In marketing to decide the size of the stock to meet the future demands. My dear friend, this is the simple concept history about the statistics in India. I discussed with you the history in the world of the subjects, how it came, when it came. Okay, so now considering the use of statistics in recent time, its importance cannot be ignored. The constructive development in statistical studies has considerably increased in the scope and importance. So my dear friends, this is the brief introduction about our subject statistics. कैसे आया, कब आया, किसने क्या क्या contribution दिया. आप इस वीडियो को बार बार सुनोगे. When you listen this video again and again, you get the complete idea about the subject. My dear friends, this is the first attempt with you. ये YouTube वीडियो है, आप इस YouTube वीडियो को बार बार देख सकते हो समझने के लिए कि श्रीकांत सर ने क्या एक्सप्लेन किया है, कैसे एक्सप्लेन किया है. यहाँ पे हमने स्टैटिस्टिक्स का हिस्ट्री डिस्कस किया है कि किसने किसने कितना कितना कंट्रीब्यूशन कब कब दिया, इंडिया में सब्जेक्ट कैसे आया और कहाँ पे इसका यूज होता है. बराबर. उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा, समझ में आया होगा. अब कंटिन्यू करेंगे दूसरे वीडियो में दूसरी बार. थैंक यू वेरी मच.